This is why. This is one that many will have to adjust to. And I'm just going to touch and lay it there on the table for now. Are you a giver or are you a receiver? Think on that for a moment. By the way, many of you heard about, let me give you this here. Many of you heard about giving 10% of your earnings. Well, there's a parasite. There's in the sacred writings. Guess what? They never told you that 10% is supposed to be given. They never told you that this 10% is supposed to be given after your expenses. I'll repeat that. The 10% is supposed to be given after your expenses. That's right. When you study deeper in the written, when you study deeper, it's written very clearly. You ever got a contract or a document and come to find out that there is something written in the fine print that no one told you about, but knew it and kept it as a secret from you? Well, seek and you shall find in the fine print of the Torah and in the sacred writings. And in the sacred writings about this 10% tithes or first fruits. See, this is the trick bag. These people, man, words and languages make mine, as my Abu used to say. Words and languages make mine. So they got you tricked. Because you're not studying. You're not going into the depth of the language that the scriptures were spoken in. So you don't know what to believe. They translate it, give it to you. You say, okay, this King James translation, NIV translation, those that believe in Christendom. And they played this trick bag on you because you had no way to go seek anything else. And then they used the word old and new, Old Testament, New Testament. But when it comes to the money, all the money requirements, otherwise you curse that they will use, come out of what? What they call the old. So if the money come out of there, why are you using that to hang over me? And then now you lying. It never said take 10% off the top of your earnings. It said 10% after your expenses. You understand what I'm saying? So it says after your expenses, after your living, your bills are paid, then you ought to give 10% to charity or any kind of charity. That's why giving is a blessing. So after you done paid your household bills and your monthly expenses, then the 10% is to come out of what remains, not off the top. You know how much poor people are struggling? They believe in it, they're faithful before the kingdom of the master of the universe, and you tapping them 10% right off the top, tax-free? Where they do that at? They didn't do that in the days of old, and it was in the sages, in the writings, in the Talmud, and in the Zohar does not support that. It says after your expenses. See, not 10% off the top of your wages. They never wanted this to come to light, but truth crushed to the earth shall rise again. Unfortunately, so many have been tricked by what you are actually supposed to give because you lack the true understanding and the true knowledge. Praise the divine is all I'm going to say about this for now. These bandits don't want you to truly study the words of the master of the universe. That's why I say you should study until your teeth break. The reality is you will never get all of his consciousness in one lifetime. Listen, you can study the Torah for 50 years. You can open up the Torah and study for 50 years. 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still won't be able to touch the surface of the consciousness of the divine. This is why most of us, in particular men, have to keep coming back to the world below, because we have yet finished correcting things within our netfish, the soul, or the solar being. Most of us may